Hi friends, this is Muthu. All of a sudden the world started talking about big data. So I thought of giving a short introduction to my friends to tell about what is big data. The name is self-explaining. Everyone can understand. It talks about large amount of data. So is it only thing the big data, like talking large amount of data? No, certainly not. It talks more than that. Um, IBM got an interesting report. It says we are creating about 2.5 quintillion data bytes of data every day. 2.5 quintillion. It is big, isn't it? What is quintillion? It is like just put 1 comma 18 zeros. So 2.5, after that you have to add 18 zeros. That is quintillion. 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. And one surprising and most interesting thing is that 90% of the data in the world which we have today has been created in last 2 years alone. Yes, only within last 2 years. So where this data comes from? Who creates this data? Okay, data means what we are talking about here. What is data actually? The data comes from everywhere. Okay, feeds, Facebook status, Google Plus, emails, and weather data, digital pictures you upload in the cloud, videos you upload to the YouTube, Amazon transaction records, and the sensors which senses the weather information and broadcasts to the concerned department, cell phone GPS signals, everyone is data. So all this data together we are calling it as a big data. As I said earlier, big data is not only about data, and it also about um other aspects. What do you mean by other aspects? There are three dimensions we can add to big data: volume, velocity, and variety. Okay, what is volume? Volume, it's amount of data which we are having, and especially enterprises, it's has every day it has a growing data of all kind of types: images, text, videos. It easily crashes from terabytes to petabytes of information. So what we have to do with this number of large data? We always talk about archiving a data, moving the data to the backup in order to uh, process the data very efficiently. Yes, it's true. But sometimes we need our old data to predict something, to analyze something. Analyze? What kind of analysis? I would like to tell you an interesting example here. Recently, iPhone has released iPad 3 or iPhone 4S, they s- they started releasing. The trend in the Twitter has gone up like iPhone 4S, iPhone 4S. So everyone talked about iPhone 4S. So you can like easily, get the trend, how it goes, how the product sales is. Of course, a lot of people talked about the beautiful things about iPhone. Also, there are some people talked bad about it. What are the drawbacks it got? So the Apple has automatic robots. Is that those information? Okay, and it creates a analysis about positives and negatives, and takes the negative aspects, and it tries to continuously improve their data. Hey, I'm not Apple guy. Here is the secret. I'm an Android guy. Okay, I don't like Apple. Okay, that's apart. Number two, the power consumption readings. Just we are having 350 billion annual meter readings per per year. We got a 350 billion meter readings. So using those meter readings, we can, you know, predict the power consumption very easily. Yeah, I'm living in America. You know, um, in the winter we'll be using the heater very more. So um, some places got gas heaters, some places got electronic heaters. You know, using those meter readings, we can predict, okay, from 2010 to 2011, how the power consumption has changed, what is the ratio, so what is the amount of electricity required in order to support the additional um, um, like heater requirements, what is the amount of gas required for heaters. So we can somewhat predict for year 2012, which is very important, right, to serve the customers. Yeah. So um, thing is that as per IBM, um, per day 12 terabytes amount of tweets have been created. Like almost per day per person creates 32,000 tweets, which is a very very big volume, right? Yes. This, so it doesn't matter the amount of data, we have to convert it into the meaningful information. Okay. Second one, velocity. Velocity. Yeah. So I got a petabytes of data in my storage device. Okay. I need a report. And I ask for a report. If my application development team or my operational support team or so and so team, they are telling that, okay, your report will be ready in 5 days. What? 5 days? Yeah, because we got a plenty of data here. You're talking about petabytes of data. We have to dig for the information, and we have to put into the beautiful chat or presentation, and we have to send it to you. So it will, of course, it will take time. How will be your response? Very bad, right? So the velocity talks about how quickly we can get the data from the um, storage device or wherever it may be. So, and on some occasions, like say for example, uh, we are dealing like per day 5 million trade events created every day. Okay, so if somebody tries to do fraud, okay, if it take time to identify that potential fraud, you know, within next 10 minutes the entire share market will go down. What we can do? So if somebody tries to do some potential fraud, we have to immediately identify, because here even 10 seconds or 30 seconds of delay resulted in millions or billions of losses. So even 30 seconds is too late for sometimes. So velocity, that the time which takes to get the data or dig the data from the storage device or wherever it may be, should be very quickly. And variety, yes, it's an interesting factor. Big data means if any kind of data, you cannot expect it to be a comma separated or tab delimited or you know or pipe delimited or store in a very structured way like a XML. No, right? It's a data, any type of data, structured, unstructured, like a text, sensor data, audio, video, playback, click streams, log files, any kind of data. You know, when we analyze these data types together, not separately, together, we'll be having a new insights. Okay, that's true, right? So, as I said, big data is not only about the matter of size, it's also about um, you know converting those data into the meaningful information to improve our product or our sales, whatever it may be, our service. Okay, so it helps your business become more agile. Just imagine, like maybe 5 years ago or 3 years ago, if I had started a new business and if it is not picking up after running like 5 years, absolutely we don't have any clue about that. And there will be a big team who will be running behind each and every process. Come on, this is not true now. Now you got data now, so you can analyze the trend. You can analyze the social media. So if your your product goes down, obviously you can look for what is the other product is doing, how they are picking up, because it's not only about um, like a new products or new services. It's about like old products and old services, why customers are leaving us. So now we have a data about everything, and we can have our keen analysis, and we can put this data together to create a report or a big good analysis, and we can try to improve our services. Okay, okay. I talked about big data, and it's 3 dimension, and what are its 3 dimensions. Now it's um, also I'd like to talk about one more thing. Big data means it's not only about archived data or um, the data already stored somewhere in the device. The big data is also about streaming data, live data. Live data, how is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Small example, take your Android or Apple iPhone, open a weather widget, weather.com, like a weather application. It's a live streaming data. You can see your clouds um, in in your mobile. How is it possible? because the weather company is having sensors all over um, world. So they are tracking humidity, the heat, the UV index, everything, and they are providing all the information up to date. If they say it's going to rain um, on like 5:30 p.m., it will be raining because those guys are having a very good algorithm based on that, based on current, um, like a heat index or a wind speed or humidity. They can better predict the weather. 99% the data is true. If they are telling that it's going to rain, yes, it is going to rain. It's true, right? So those are live streaming data. Yeah. And yeah, now big data in action. So how big data help you to address, like what kind of problems it will help you to address? Each and every industry having their own problems. They have a large volume of data. Initially we don't have precise answers for particular problems, but big data helps you to arrive at precise answers, clear answers. Because big data, implementing a big data solution in your any kind of organization, it's very costly. It's not very cheap thing. Yes, good things come with like good price tag also, right? So if you go to a company and say, hey, we got a big data platform, and they will say, okay, how is it useful for me? No, you have to invest $50 million. What? $50 million? Are you kidding? Okay, say I am investing $50 million. What I'll be getting back? So you have to have answers to convince the business, and it should be high return on investments. Yes, it is not the cheapest thing, but it's the best thing. So business will be having a very good return on investment also. So IBM got a very good example for this. Yes, healthcare. Say for example, healthcare. So by analyzing a streaming of patient data, 20% decrease in patients' mortality, which is very good thing. And telecommunications, there is 92% decrease in processing time by analyzing networking on call data. Great thing, right? And utilities, very important point here. 99% improved accuracy in placing power generation resources by analyzing 2.8 petabytes of untaped data. So I guess these figures, 20%, 92%, 99% is a very good ratios. So mm, yeah, I wanted to keep the conversation within 20 minutes, which is the maximum period anyone can concentrate. So I'm going to stop here, and this is just an introduction to big data, and I will come more with big data platform. I'm going to talk about Hadoop, how it works, what is it doing. Even I'm new. I won't say I'm a very good. I'm having a very good experience in terms of big data. I'm sorry. I'm just a beginner. So I'm going to create a video whenever I learn a new thing, okay, and I'm going to talk about it. And my English is somewhat okay. I won't say it is very very good English. I hope you can understand that. And so here is the secret. I'm talking more about IBM. IBM. Yes, I work for IBM. Okay, that's why I'm saying IBM, IBM all along the way. Okay. Um. Anyway, so I'll come back with Hadoop very soon. Um, if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I also have done video in Tamil. I'm a Tamil speaking guy, so Tamil for Tamil people I have explained it in a simple Tamil. So you can subscribe to my channel, and you know, you can watch out for more in this channel. Okay, okay. See you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.